Okay, so you come into the Laker locker room. What was the moment like when you found out that you were absolutely a Laker? What was that like for you?
It was a dream come true.
Yeah.
You know, I had a smile that lasted for about 4 or 5 days. You know, it was Christmas. Christmas hit in the summertime.
For sure.
You know, my family knew it was a dream come true for me, and you know, I want to win a ring. So, you know, now being here and being able to put that jersey on means a lot to me, and you know, I try to represent to the fullest.
I'm sure you have preconceived ideas about being with the back-to-back world champions. Good and bad, what has it been like for you to be in that locker room? You and I were just kind of chatting about that before. It's the intensity of being a Laker, and especially with the back-to-backs, you are expected to win every single night, no matter what.
Yeah, we're supposed to go 82-0.
You are, right? You knew that.
There's hands down, there should be no losses, there should be no injuries, there should be no excuses.
Right.
I think that's one of the biggest things being here. As far as the team, you know, we know what kind of talent we have, we know what we have in our locker room, and we definitely believe in ourselves. But, you know, to the outside world, you know, a loss is the end of the world. We need to trade the whole team. You know, we need new guys. But on a brighter note, just the reception from the fans, you know, the fans have been great. You know, everywhere you go, this is really a Laker town. Going to opposing arenas, you know, seeing Laker jerseys fly and Laker flags, it just kind of blew me away. You know, just the majority of the time, if we don't have more, we have just as many fans as, you know, the opposing team has. So it's been fun from that aspect.
What's it like for you when we come in the locker room and we're trying to get answers, you know, because it's always a story, but is that difficult? I mean, is it?
You know, we know that's your guys' job.
Yeah.
You know, so we have to do our best to put the emotion of the game behind us at that particular time. You know, we may not feel like talking, or we may be mad because of a loss, but we know you guys are just doing your job. So we have to help you guys out as much as you guys help us. So we realize that comes with the territory, and we try to do our best at it.
That's good. We appreciate that. You know, when Pau Gasol came in, it was almost like a seamless fit, and he just, you know, they talk about team chemistry all the time. You came in, it was almost that way too. Was it like that for you when you first got there?
It felt that way. I knew coming in I had about a month and a half before training camp, so the first thing I did was I got a bunch of tapes on the triangle. You know, started watching the offense. Came into LA early and started working on the offense, just so I didn't want to be a reason to, you know, the team being slow out the gates or any excuses to be on my part. You know what I mean? I want to come in and hit the ground running, you know my position and know my role on the team, so that I can fit right in. And, you know, the team did a great job helping me do that. The players, Kobe, Fish, you know, all the veteran leadership they have. Any questions I had, everyone wanted to answer them for me, and it made the transition very smooth.
I was going to ask you, were there any adjustments that you felt you had to kind of make from your game to the game you're playing now?
You know, not necessarily. You know, I know what my role is. I know that I'm a role player. I know that I'm supposed to play hard defense and rebound the ball and knock down open shots. You know, just the transition area was really just trying to learn the triangle.
Okay.
I feel that I have a fairly good handle on it. You know, I'm always learning every day on it. I'm still watching film to this day on it. But, you know, for the most part, it was smooth.
Something that people comment about you, and you've said yourself, is that you're hungry. You're hungry for that ring. You've played in the NBA a long time, and, you know, you really want it. I talked to Brian Shaw about sometimes, because, you know, the Lakers are back-to-back champions, they're used to being on the biggest stage in the world, and sometimes complacency sets in. I think that you're sort of that one key that you're not complacent, you want to win badly. Do you ever feel that from some of the guys in the locker room, or?
I would say not complacency, maybe than just it's a long season.
It is a long season.
It's a very long season, and you know, like you stated earlier, the Lakers are on the biggest stage.
Always.
You know, when the lights are on, the Lakers are on that stage. So, I just think getting through those, you know, the Decembers, the Januaries, the Februarys, you know, kind of like the dog days of the season.
Yes.
It's tough on the team. You know, we're an older team, you know, which everyone knows. You know, that the team has won 2 championships in a row. So I just think that, you know, once the sun comes back out and, you know, March comes around and, you know, the weather starts heating up, I think you'll see, you know, the best that the Lakers have to offer.
You know, you've been through playoffs before, you understand what it's like, but these back-to-back champions, do you ever feel that every single night, whoever is facing you, they have just brought their A game and, like, you know, barrels going?
Yes. You know, as a player myself, I always knew when the Lakers came to town, it was time to, you know,
yeah, exactly.
Let's get ready, you know, and I played well against them. And, you know, that's the thing with this team, that every night we're going to get people's best shots, every night, no matter who the team is. And we know that. And, you know, that's why most of the time we feel that, you know, when we lose, I mean, it's not really what the other team did, it's what we didn't do. Because
Right.
we knew coming into the game they were going to play their absolute best game. You know, with the talent we have and the staff we have, we know every night we can win and we should win. And it doesn't happen that way, but you know, that's where the learning comes in, and you know, get back to the drawing board and, you know, fix our mistakes.
I guess people always say that the thing about the Lakers play different in the playoffs. So from somebody that was on another team looking at the Lakers, what does that mean to you? What does that mean?
It tightens up. You know, the lights come on. We have arguably the best players in the world on our team. You know, Powell's an amazing player. Lamar should be an all-star. You know, we got a great bunch of role players, and we have the best coach in the game. So, you know, when the playoffs roll around, it's just different. You know, your body feels different. You know, you don't feel tired anymore. You don't feel hurt anymore. You just know that it's time to go. And you know, I know this year with this team, it'll be the same way. You know, I knew in Orlando when we went to the Eastern Conference Finals, you know, all the nagging injuries you have in the regular season don't matter once the playoffs start, because you know it's win or go home. And when our backs are against the wall, I know that's when we'll be at our best.
Yeah, this team doesn't like to go home.
No.
They just like to win.
There you go.